Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through with the cards. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So the first card that we have is the Queen of Cups. We have some water sign energy with this, so could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Six of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And finally we have the Temperance card. So we do have some Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card as well. Could also be dealing with Sagittarius. I do feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to actually move forward at a steady pace. I do also feel like when it comes to a connection, I feel like things flow naturally. There is a sense of harmony here. There could be a desire to be able to reach a space of harmony within a connection with someone. But I feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, this feels like with time, patience, understanding of someone in this connection, that's exactly where you're headed to. I do feel like there is a lot of potential for a soulmate connection in this connection with this person. I do feel like it's a great and divine union between two people who match each other quite well. I do feel like with the Queen of Cups strung up over here, this does also feel like an energy of somebody who is quite connected to you emotionally. I also feel like there's also spiritual connection over here, but there's definitely a feeling of someone being emotionally open and available within this connection with you. I do feel like they're also quite drawn towards that side of you or that part of you when it comes to your emotions. I do feel like with the Queen of Cups strung up over here, it's actually a very kind and gentle energy, so it does feel like a nice space to land when it comes to being able to experience a sense of acceptance within this connection with this person. A kind-hearted and also compassionate energy from this person towards you. I do feel like with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being in a space of either having someone's attention, and I feel like you have a lot of their attention. There is something about you that is something that's quite appealing to this person. I also feel like with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this person also wants to get you to have their attention. They're trying to get your attention as well. This does also feel like a sense of wanting to be able to be seen by you. I do feel like with the Six of Wands, you may feel quite seen by this person. This person goes out of their way to be able to make you feel seen and even understood, heard, all of those things. I do feel like with the Six of Wands, this feels like an energy of care, of attention. And I do feel like with the Six of Wands, this also feels like a successful energy within this connection. And even just when it comes to the trajectory of your connection, this feels like a good place to be in. I also feel like it's quite successful. With this person you're dealing with, you could also have this outlook on them where it's like you can see them as being very successful. Is something very admirable that you really respect about them. And I do feel like with the Six of Wands that feeling could be mutual as well. And I do feel like it's complementing energy between yourself and this person. So with the Four of Pentacles, however, in the reverse, this feels like a very generous energy. I do also feel like this is someone kind of going above and beyond when it comes to their generosity. It's almost as if they have something to prove. I do feel like though, with this Four of Pentacles, it is also a sense of trying to earn your validation. I do feel like this person's taking this approach where it's like they are pulling out a lot of stops. But I do feel like there is a need to also take themselves into consideration so to prevent any kind of resentment later on. So I do feel like balance is really necessary in the situation. I also get that with the Temperance card. But with the Four of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this feels like a very open energy. This also feels like a sense of being very open as a means of being able to actually almost kind of force things to happen, but I do feel like it's unnecessary because I feel like with the Queen of Cups showing up over here, there's a natural connection that's occurring. So I do feel like being able to let things unfold naturally is also the best way forward. But when it comes to the way this person is moving, this does also feel like an energy of being in a space where they could have a lot of feelings for you. They feel a lot for you. They want to show up for you. They want to be able to give to you and provide for you in any way that they can. And do feel like with this Four of Pentacles, this can even feel like an energy of kind of overdoing it, but I do feel like you're dealing with someone who is generally a very generous person. And I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles card showing up over here in the reverse, this does also feel like it also has to do with them kind of being able to lean on the use of their material things as being a way to impress you. But I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles that it is actually a positive energy, that someone is open to being able to actually experience love within this connection. They are in an open space with you, and I do feel like that's a good thing. I do feel like when it comes to their actions, they're very open, and they're also very receptive and also open to being able to go through that with you. This feels like a good place to get to. I also feel like they have let go of past issues or past traumas or past burdens, and it's kind of allowing them to be able to show up in a more open way within this connection. Do you feel like this also feels like a sense of being in a space where they are open to where things are headed because they feel like it's going to a good place? I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Two of Cups, we have the Empress, we do have some Libra, Taurus energy over here. You could be dealing with any of those signs. And we have the Chariot, and we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So we also have some Cancer energy. You could be dealing with another Cancer as well. So the Four of Cups shown up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being able to experience more fulfillment, especially in the emotional connection. I do feel like there is a strong connection over here, and even when it comes to being able to connect from an emotional space, this does also feel like a sense of being able to feel seen, understood, connected within that space. With the Four of Cups showing up in the reverse, this also feels like an energy of being in a space where it's like there is more energy being brought into this connection. I do feel like there's a sense of things picking up. I do also feel like it's moving beyond a point of stagnation. This feels like being able to actually get to a place where things feel quite exciting. And I do also feel like when it comes to the feeling that is being brought into the situation, is something impactful that you, when it comes to the feelings this person feels for you, and even the feelings that they may be evoking in you when it comes to your connection. With the Two of Cups shown up over here, this does feel like a sense of being able to actually enter into a relationship or a desire for a relationship and making things more exclusive within your connection. This person desires to be able to do that with you. They also are deeming you as the ideal material as far as relationship material. And I do feel like with the Two of Cups shown up over here, there's also a lot of reciprocal energy when it comes to the emotions. And with this Queen of Cups, it feels like emotionally available energy from this person. You may also be in a space where you're open to and open to this person in that sense, and emotionally available to this connection. I do feel like it's like entering into a space where you feel like it's good timing to be able to drop a guard, and I do get that even with this Pentacle, the Four of Pentacles, and being more open, being more receptive as well. With the Empress card, this feels like an energy of being in a space where you can see the long term with this person, as far as even the way they're making you feel. There is a feeling of something that has long-term potential, growth and expansion, and even being able to share in creative energy as far as anything you are building with this person. This feels like very positive energy for that. And with the Empress card showing up over here, this also feels like attractive energy. Do you feel like when it comes to this person, the way you feel about them and the way they feel about you is quite similar? Do you feel like with the Queen of Cups, there is a sense of also being very comfortable within someone's energy, feeling safe and feeling like there is a very genuine, kind energy over there when it comes to the way they feel about you? But with the Empress card, I also feel that you could be feeling a lot of attractive energy towards this person and everything they're about. They could be somebody who really embodies a lot of those qualities where it's like they are very kind, they're very open, they're very receptive. I also feel like there's a sense of something very attractive, even on physical attraction. I do feel like with the Empress card, this is actually an abundant energy. So when it comes to your connection, I also feel like it is one that's going to be one where there's a lot of success, even as far as being able to create something together that's going to make an impact. I do feel like with the Empress card showing up over here, this feels like a union where it's like when it comes to the creative energy between yourself and this person coming together, that does also feel like a strong way to connect with someone, but I also feel like there's a lot to be gained from that. With the Six of Wands, this feels like an energy of being able to succeed. So I do feel like if it's someone who is someone that you're working with, somebody who you are interested in the same shared activities or even creative pursuits. This does feel like very good and positive energy for any of those pursuits. I do feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, that this does feel like forward movements. So I definitely feel like this person is coming towards you. I do feel like this person wants to either approach you. If this person's already in your life, I do feel like there is an energy of experience and forward movement. With this Chariot card, this feels like decisive energy, and I do feel like there is even a sense that you can't shake this person, or this person's feelings for you can't be shaken. Their mind is made up, they are all in, and they're quite invested. And I do feel like with this Chariot card, this feels like being able to experience things moving forward. With the Chariot card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of travel. So I do feel like there can even be somewhat of travel within your connection. I do feel like there is a sense of being able to work together quite well as well. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have honeymoon. We have let your friends help you. And we have romantic feelings. So with the honeymoon card showing up over here again, I do feel like there is the energy of travel and energy of being able to experience forming memories together, and I do feel like there is a lot of energy of being able to experience a lot of pleasant moments and creating memories together. Do you feel like with the honeymoon card showing up over here, this also feels like it's representative of a time that feels quite blissful that you could be having with this person. I do feel like there's an energy of looking at each other through a lens of seeing the best in each other. So this feels like a great period for your connection, and I do feel like it's also a sense of being able to experience the strengthening of a connection. I do feel like with this Two of Cups showing up over here, that there is an energy of being able to hear from someone that they reciprocate the feelings that you hold for them. And I do feel like that is also something that's quite powerful as far as your connection, and even as far as being able to experience the progression of your connection. I do feel like with the let your friends help you card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of letting other people in on your connection. So this feels like an energy of actually letting other people weigh in on your connection and getting support from other people, and even going to other people for advice on this connection. So I do feel like there's a lot of care for this connection, and I do feel like because of being able to reach out to other people, it shows that there's a sense of this meaning a lot to you when it comes to your connection for this person, and being able to understand someone and their perspective. With the romantic feelings card showing up over here, I do feel like there is a sense of a connection blooming. I do feel like when it comes to your feelings, they are reciprocal across from your feelings to this person and this person's feelings towards you. I get that with the Two of Cups, as well as with the Temperance card showing up over here. And with the romantic feelings card showing up over here, I do also feel like there is a desire to be able to actually explore further into your connection when it comes to the emotional connection with this person. I do feel like when it comes to the way in which you handle your emotions, or even just the way in which you're in touch with your emotions, that's something that really appeals to this person. I do feel like it has an impact on them. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.